for tuning into your hometown station, Thunder Radio. It is 4 minutes past the hour. We're fresh, live, and local inside the Thunder Studios, and we are talking antiques. Philip, you want to fix that microphone before I turn it on? Because you're going to be slapping it around. How
Sure
about
thing.
now?
How's
Introduce yourself, Ronnie.
I'm Ronnie Branch.
Philip Scoggins,
David Pennington.
and we're here to
Talking
Talk
antiques.
antique.
One more time.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
1, 2, 3.
No, wait a minute.
Ready,
We're
steady,
here
go.
to, you say talk,
Talk
and
teaks.
Oh, my
Talk antiques.
How you like that?
Now, Tiffany, you put it all together. Talk antiques. Jump in
I'm
there
in.
with, jump in the court.
She's making a face. Hey, so we got started a little bit behind schedule because, Ronnie, you tell them why.
Well,
I'm
we
so
have
mad
to-
I don't even want to talk about it.
We have to set up right after swapping shop now, and
No, that ain't
we
it.
can't hardly do it in 2 or 3 minutes.
No, that ain't it.
yeah, that's it.
That
It's
really
our
is.
producer.
Now
What
there's
did he
something-
do, Ronnie?
Well, I tell you what
No,
our
no.
producer did. His audio cable wouldn't work for his camera, so when you watch us on TV tonight, our lips will move, and then we'll say something.
I want him to do like the silent movies and type in the captions.
And play it on piano.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
do that.
Play some piano music and
Yeah.
caption it.
I barely get us on there. No,
That would
actually,
really be
it's
nice.
not
And
that
put us in black and white.
bad.
You can do that
I,
too.
I could put us in black and white.
Yeah,
Hey.
now do all that. That'd be
Have
great.
you noticed how tan Tiffany is from running? You know, she runs every day. She sure is tanned up.
I tell you, she would run me in the ground.
I was surprised that Ronnie didn't offer to
I
give her a
mean,
ride on the way in.
I didn't even see her.
I know better because I pass her all the time running. I know better than to offer a ride because she wants to run.
Now, I saw her one day and I didn't stop because she's going the other way.
Hey, Forrest,
Now, but
how
wait
many
a minute.
miles do you run a day?
No, I just did a 5K, but
Forrest.
Okay, and how many do you walk, David?
now listen, if I am laying
Four.
in the road or laying on the side of
We
the road,
will
I
stop.
would. Will you please?
We will stop.
I will need you to
I'll
get
stop
me.
and throw you in the bed of the
I'll
truck.
scoop you up.
Haul
Carry
you
a
up to the
shovel just
hospital.
in case.
I'll scoop you up.
Thank you.
If you're laying in the road, I'll have to scoop you up. If you're laying on the side of the road, I'll pick you up. How's that?
There,
So
it means,
if you're in the road, more than likely I'm going to have to scoop you up.
amen. It means so much to my heart. I
Well,
can't
don't you
explain.
worry.
Somebody don't hit you. That's,
I will not let you lay there alone. Hey, listen. 13 years ago,
we followed the yellow brick road.
yep,
More than 13.
uh-huh, in Grand Rapids, do you know that's where, what's the girl's name in The Wizard of Oz?
Dorothy,
Dorothy.
Yeah, well, what's her real
Judy
name?
Garland.
Yeah, you know, that's her hometown somewhere in Grand Rapids. Anyway, they have
I
a
thought she was
museum.
from Kansas.
Well, evidently not.
She's not
So
there
the-
anymore.
So they had this museum for her, and this guy had bought a pair of the ruby red slippers, and he donated them to this museum, and they got stolen. So they've been gone for 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to throw out a few facts about it, and then we can look up a little bit of Wizard of Oz stuff. And then we got to go to work. Remember I told you the gentleman with the Hall of Famer quilt?
Mm-hmm.
Got all those signatures. How many
yeah.
has he got, Philip? 17?
I didn't count the actual number.
Well, ain't it numbered? Is it not numbered?
It's really small on my screen.
Yeah, well. You got good eyes.
If you say
Anyway, so he wants us to look those up.
they are not numbered.
Okay, I think it's 17, but you can count them and see what the value is on those. They're all Hall of Famers, and he got this done in the 80s, so about 90% of them are passed away. So we'll do that. Okay, here's some facts. Today's value of the ruby red slippers, they value from $1 million to $5 million, and possibility even more.
Yeah, because there was several pairs.
Yeah, that was like they say 4, some say 6.
Yeah,
you know.
I've heard different numbers.
Yeah, so
But now they recovered these, but they didn't get the people that stole them.
no, they didn't. But also, the insurance company back then paid them 13 years ago $800,000.
I thought it was $1 million.
No, that's what you. There's all kinds of different.
That's the
Yeah.
I read it.
Well, I guess
that's one of those things
I guess
he
they
was
must
talking about.
take a deduction. They must have a $200,000 deduction or something.
Yeah,
Does
but
that
now-
mean
now-
that the insurance company owns them now?
They do own them.
That's what I thought.
But according to the museum, they have the first option if they do find them to buy them back.
Oh.
So my
And they
question to you two: Will they sell them back to them for the 800 or the million, whatever, whichever?
I
I'm
think
gonna
so.
say it
plus
probably.
plus the interest for
I
13
was gonna
years?
say $1 million in interest. That's,
Yeah.
I was gonna
Or
say
will they
that.
want the top value for them?
They'll want current value.
Yeah.
That's what I
I
said.
think you're right.
So the said the shoes were seized in an undercover operation in Minneapolis.
Mm-hmm.
So the FBI found them.
Yeah. Good for FBI.
Yeah. I wonder what they were looking for.
Tell you
when
what,
they
I
found
like
that.
personally. I think the FBI does a good job. They, matter of fact, here's how good of a job they've done. I've even got that figure. The FBI has recovered about 14,850 stolen artifacts, valued at more than 165 million since 2004. So, they got themselves
sure.
a lot of work, but they're good.
And they got a lot of power. They've got all kinds of.
But you know, the guy that
Ways to find
approached the
stuff.
insurance company and told him about the slippers, they think he was actually trying to extort money from
Well,
from
you know
the
why?
insurance company.
You know why? Because there was a private guy that offered $1 million reward to find to help find the stolen slippers.
Okay, so he was wanting that $1 million.
Well, I reckon, evidently he must have.
That'd be a good reward.
Now it says here that Kent Warner, I'm assuming that's the son of the Warner Brothers, one of the Warner Brothers, said he found several pairs on the shelf in the warehouse in 1970. He auctioned off one pair. Guess how much they brought?
1970, $100,000,
$2,000.
$2,000.
And he kept the rest of them. He took them home for himself.
That was smart.
I guess. Well, I mean, you know what? To be honest with you, those movie companies, had they kept all those artifacts over
God.
years, they're probably worth more than the movie
They'd
company.
have enough to make
Right?
several movies.
They're worth
True.
more than the movie company.
They can make several of them
add 'em
$100
up,
million
yeah.
movies.
Hey, by the way, this has nothing to do with antiques, but I heard on the news that Amazon is number 2 now. They've reached $1 trillion.
I heard that
They're
too.
$1 trillion company
They're
now.
the second publicly held company to reach that mark.
Yeah,
and
who's the first?
The first only reached it a couple of months ago, which was Apple. So,
Apple and
yeah.
Amazon. They both start with A.
Yeah.
So we need to start a company
There
with
you go.
A.
And name
We
it
need,
A.
AAA.
Triple A? Well, that's already a triple A.
Okay.
But it ain't
Quadruple
a
A.
but it ain't $1 trillion
Double
company.
A.
Double A.
We'd be the battery company.
So, but they, yeah.
Hey, listen to this. Here's a good these are facts about. Let's get back on now.
Okay, let's go.
Okay,
Let's go.
so in 1940, a school teacher from Tennessee won a pair. From they had a contest, okay, and she kept them to 1988. Now, guess how much she sold them for?
I'm gonna guess 165,000.
You're dead on, Ronnie.
Dang,
Are you
how
reading
do
the
I
same
do that?
story?
That was my guess, too.
I don't
Was that
think
yours?
so.
Okay.
That's just because I looked at your paper
Hey,
first.
so another pair is at the Smithsonian.
I knew about that pair.
Okay, but guess
And that probably won't get stolen.
okay,
from
but
Smithsonian.
yeah, more likely won't. Now, here's the deal about the Smithsonian, though. The slippers at the Smithsonian were bought in 1970. That pair was for $15,000. They were removed in 2018 to be restored. Evidently, they're so dang valuable now, and they're supposed to come back October the 19th.
Okay, and
In 2000, so it took them over a year to restore them, right? Something like that.
Okay.
so in 2012 was when Leonardo DiCaprio and those other actors bought that other pair.
Yeah.
They was going to display them at the
The
Academy of Motion Pictures,
the new.
the new museum.
They're building a new one.
Yeah.
And this matter of fact, it's supposed to open up in September, right? Which is
Yeah.
now.
Now, Glinda the Good Witch said in the movie when she's describing the slippers' appeal to the Wicked Witch, the magic must be very powerful or she wouldn't want them so badly.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
So-
So I think the magic's still very powerful and everybody's wanting them.
Well, they say it's the most iconic movie piece that ever there was.
That and Marilyn Monroe's dress that blowed up in
Evidently,
the
those
rain.
shoes
Yeah.
outrun the dress.
The shoes are
Which
more
you rather have, the
recognizable.
shoe or the dress?
I think I go with the shoes. They'd be a little easier to display.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to worry about it. Is it time to already take a break? No, it ain't. Okay. We got 2 minutes. So let's throw out some more facts here before we go to work on that other thing.
I had things. So the there was a rumor that the person that had stolen them had thrown them in a lake.
Oh, you got
Yeah, the dive team even
Yeah,
looked
and the
for 'em.
40th anniversary of the Wizard of Oz, there was a dive team that went out to the lake and searched for them. Man,
Ain't that something?
that'd be bad.
And
If
then
that
wasn't
was
there
somebody
another
done
rumor that
to
they
us.
were somewhere else too, didn't he? Didn't he have another one? See if you can find that other
I
rumor.
didn't see the other one.
Oh, you can find it.
What do you think they would have found if they had been in the lake?
They wouldn't
Just
have
some pieces
found
of
very
fabric.
much at all. That
Well, I'll
would've-
tell you what they probably found when they was diving in that lake. They probably found old cars, tires,
maybe,
guns.
Yep.
maybe an Amico sign.
Yeah. But what they did, hey, it's porcelain. It'd be all right. We could wash that thing right off.
Boy, I don't see. You'll have to enlighten me on the other place they were
I think
looking
we
at.
pretty much hit
Okay.
all the
Well,
main talking
do you have any main facts other than that? Because I'll tell you what we need to do. We need to go, once we take this break, once we take it, let's get back and throw out some Wizard Odds prices.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I think
You want
I
to?
think we get the break. We're gonna have to take.
Well,
Just in case.
who was
other-
Annie?
she's back.
Who was Annie M?
Annie M.
I don't know.
Oh, her aunt.
Oh, okay. All right.
Somebody's
You're good,
sister.
right?
Somebody's
Yeah,
sister.
Somebody's daughter for sure.
Somebody's mama
Sister.
too.
Well,
Somebody's daughter.
Yeah.
Somebody's aunt.
There you go.
Could be somebody's uncle.
Could be nowadays.
With that, you want to take a break?
Well, they're tuned into your hometown station, Thunder Radio. Let's Talk Antiques returns in just a moment.
Hello, I'm Pick and Rick T from CFC, best place to get you used auto parts and all types of metals to repurpose for your needs. Just take a drive down 55, see this handsome guy, stop on by. Check out our computer for hundreds of autos to locate the make and the model of the part you need. $2 fee is all you pay. Sign in, get a hand stamp, it's good for all day. Bring in your tools, get the parts you need pulled, and use a wheelbarrow to lighten the load. Pay for your parts, prices you'll be fond of. Each part's price the same, Chevy or Honda. Get exchange warranty for 30 days too. Swap out the parts you don't need for the parts that you do. Happy picking!
My name's John Hirschman. I'm one of the original 6 owners of P&H Rentals. Started the company 30 years ago when we saw a need for individual, construction, industrial, and commercial storage. We have trailers and containers for lease and sell. Our physical location is 2947 Old Manchester Highway, Tullahoma, Tennessee. My phone number is area code 931-273-4252.
The Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester has been voted as having the best hamburgers in Manchester. Hometown atmosphere, historical memorabilia, and of course those great burgers, salads, chicken, and so much more. It's the Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Call in orders at 728-4452. You can also order at the convenient outdoor curb service. Hamburgers are made the old-fashioned way at the Jiffy Burger, Manchester's finest hamburgers. Open 7:30 until 9, Monday through Saturday.
All right, we are back, and we are gonna, like we promised, we're gonna throw you some prices out here for some
Hey.
Wizard of Oz stuff.
Before we get started, though, you know we complimented Tiffany on being tanned.
We complimented her into going and putting on a shirt.
Our viewing audience.
So we was
knows
talking
that
about how she had those tanned arms. She run there and put her shirt on, long sleeve
Yeah.
shirt.
she's modest. Is what she
Yeah.
is.
Well, she was afraid we was gonna say something, and we probably were.
It'd only be good, though.
Yeah, that's what we told her. She
Okay,
was.
so we promised to the audience. Did we look up anything and see what some of this Wizard Odds stuff? I know there ain't no Dorothy dresses or ruby slippers on there.
Oh yeah, there are. No, just kidding. We've got a Wizard of Oz framed cast autograph.
I bet I could find
with-
some reproduction ruby slippers on
Probably
there
so.
somewhere if I look hard enough.
Judy Garland, Ray Bolger, Frank Morgan. Certificate of authenticity.
Yes, JSA, so it's a
JSA.
good one.
Okay, they were asking $13,000.
Well, one minute
and-
you have Margaret Hamilton, Billy Burke,
Oh yeah.
Jack Haley. You have several, and there are
Bert
PSA
Lark.
ones. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And they were actually asking $13,500 for it, and they got over $12,000. So that's
Huh.
a pretty decent sale on that one.
Yeah. The only, not a dress, but what do you got?
I like this one. I think this is pretty cool. The Wizard of Oz 1939 Munchkin frock overcoat with MGM label design for the movie. So this was a Munchkin outfit from the 1939 movie. The overcoat looks really cool too.
It
a little
does.
faded, but it's still. If you were, I say you can't wear it. I guess if you have a kid, you could
Yeah, I
dress
would-
them up for Halloween.
No,
with it.
you wouldn't want to
No,
either.
you gotta. It's like a guitar. You gotta use it.
No, that's one thing you don't want to use.
How many books do you think were in the Wizard of Oz set?
14.
14? That's what I counted, but I didn't know if that was right or not.
Okay.
So it went 31 bids, $12,000 for the Munchkin Frock.
So there you are.
There you go. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz first edition book, signed by Frank Baum, which is the author, by the way. They were asking $15,893 and took a best offer, which was somewhere between $12,000 and $6,000. So here's a original Wizard of Oz movie poster from 1939.
Oh, that'd be nice.
73 bids on that, went for $6,000.
Boy, and I like it too because it's got the Scarecrow, it's got Dorothy, it's got them all.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Actually, is the top ripped off though?
Well,
Let me-
did you?
Let me look on this picture
Yeah,
here.
I see what you're talking about.
That'd be extra surprising if you could get a damaged one in that much.
Well, what be
Well,
it?
yeah, the W. Oh, it is. It's really tore up. Yeah, it's got the
That's
corners
why
are
it didn't
tore
bring
off.
that much.
Yeah, so the top of it, the W, is you can only see half the W.
And you can only see half of Dorothy
Dorothy's face
and
and the
wizard.
is ripped, and then the corners are tore and stuff. Man,
Would you have paid that for it?
73 people bid on that, and it went for just a hair under $6,000 after shipping.
What would a real one? I mean, a
Man.
good shape one bring?
Good shape one would probably bring lots of money.
What about this 35 millimeter film?
35 millimeter film, The Wizard of Oz. So this is a copy of the movie.
What 35? When did they quit using 35 millimeter?
When my oldest is 19 now, and when she was about 8, I went to the theater in Tullahoma and asked them if they would take us up to the projection booth and show the kids the movies. And you could see the big platters they don't have them on reels, they're actually on platters, and they go through the camera and would roll back up onto a platter. And so 10 years ago, I know that they were still using 35 millimeter.
So why would that bring so much money then?
Well, I don't.
I
I mean,
What's the deal? Anybody?
I mean, it's a copy of the movie. I mean,
yeah,
you got to
but
buy
can
them.
you make more copies?
Well, yeah, but it's not free or cheap.
Okay.
This
But $3,500
it
for a
says
copy?
yeah, but it's the whole movie. I have since been told by UK and US collectors that this print is indeed a lot older than the 70s reprint, and this particular print is very valuable. I was originally believing it was a 1970s print due to the titles at the start, which state for nearly 40 years the story has given service to the young at heart. This may well be talking about the story itself and not the film.
How many people do you think worked on the screenplay for The Wizard of Oz?
How many?
I count 13
13?
There were writers?
writers.
Wow.
Do they stick that many on one nowadays?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they.
Because like the
Well,
Star Wars,
look-
there'll be like 2 or 3 of them. Maybe
Well,
right.
Well, look at songwriters. That'd be a bunch of them to write one
Sure,
song.
yeah.
Yeah.
Evidently, it takes an army now.
Yeah. Come up with new ideas.
All right, what's that next? What about that book?
Here's a looks like a first edition Wizard of Oz book. 4 bids on that, $3,000. Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Rare Wizard of Oz cookie jars, complete.
That
So-
means complete set.
Yes. So it's got all the characters, and they're actually like the heads.
Hey,
know,
look at
kinda
that! Look
bodies
at that
and
one
stuff.
jar,
Which one?
shaped like shoes. The ruby red slippers.
Oh, there are the slippers.
Let's look
It's
at them.
it's got its own
Let's
character.
just look at them and see what all the jars they do have.
Okay,
So, are you where you can see them good now?
I've got it. Yeah.
So start across
So-
the top. These are all cookie jars,
Yeah.
folks.
So obviously you've got Dorothy.
Yeah.
Holding
and don't forget
holding
the dog.
Toto. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I was going to say you only pull Dorothy's head off, but actually Toto's head looks like it comes off too. You have the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, the Lion, The Wicked Witch of the West. The Munchkin King, I believe.
Well, he's the mayor, wasn't he?
Or the mayor. There you go. Okay, yeah. You've got the Wizard.
Mm-hmm.
The Wizard with the green head. That's like the projection.
So you
version.
got two different wizards.
Yeah. You got a flying monkey. Glinda the Good Witch. You have one that's the Emerald City with a rainbow around it. One that says The Wizard of Oz, 1939 to 1935. It's kind of like a bullseye thing. Very retro print. So I guess that means these were made in 1995. Ruby red slippers.
And the rest of it's just boxes.
And yeah, they're just some
How
stuff
about
telling you what they are.
Check those, but those slippers look really nice, don't they?
Those are nice slippers, yeah.
Yeah, and one pair actually raises up to get you cookies.
And these sold for, I think it was a buy it now, it's $2,500.
Wow.
Plus 35 shipping. That's cheap shipping to ship glass, isn't it?
Well, I'd say it costs a little more than $35 to ship that.
You know, Frank Baum was 44 when he wrote The Wizard of Oz.
How old?
44. And before that, he was a prize. He bred prize-winning chickens. And he was also a traveling salesman and an actor.
So he was just kind of a scammer, you mean?
Yeah, and him and his co-creator had a major falling out.
After the money started rolling in?
Of course.
Probably.
Didn't always that.
All right, so next on the eBay list is a pair of hand-sewn ruby red slippers. Says it took 3 months to make these. And the buy it now on it, these are sold, by the way, just to reiterate, $2,300.
All right, here's what it says. These shoes should be take approximately 3 months from the sale date to be completed. But eBay does not let me put that long of a delivery time for the listing. Please understand this when placing an order. So evidently you can place an order.
So they're not
that
made.
$2,300 was a bid to place the order, so they're going to get a pair for $2,300.
Wow.
Next one
I
could
hope
be
they
whatever.
paid attention to that.
In 1911, Baum filed for bankruptcy and signed away his rights to The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
I wonder, there ain't no telling how many multi-million dollars been generated from the Wizard of Oz sale.
That was after his 6th book.
I've been meaning to read the other
published.
books of them. I've just never got around to it.
Well,
And he had a
while you're
series of
meaning to
pen
do
names.
anything, give us that next item here.
The next item is a Wizard of Oz test still from the tornado scene from
So it's
1939.
a real test still.
Yeah. So it's showing it's a black and white shot of the Kansas landscape with the little bit of the house and trees in the background with a tornado going in it. So I guess they were checking to make sure that the tornado looked real enough for them. 17 bids on that went for $2,302. $4.50 shipping.
Hey, check this next item out.
I never knew that Andy Warhol painted the any of the Wizard of Oz things. So this is a Warhol Wicked Witch color lithograph, hand signed, original Andy Warhol.
Wow.
They wanted $2,900 and took a best offer that was somewhere between $2,300 and $1,700. Here is a Frank Fazzino Wizard of Oz 3D painting from 1998. So this is only 20 years old. They were wanting $2,500 and they got at least $1,700. Here's a bust sculpture of the Tin Man. It was a $1,700 buy it now with $70 shipping. Oh, here we go. Wizard of Oz partial movie script, dialogue outline, 12 pages. 12 pages of script from the movie.
Now that would be a good thing to have.
$1,715.
All right, we got to take a little break.
All right.
We're talking antiques on your hometown station, Thunder Radio. We'll be back in just a moment.
My name's John Hirschman. I'm one of the original 6 owners of P&H Rentals. Started the company 30 years ago when we saw a need for individual, construction, industrial, and commercial storage. We have trailers and containers for lease and sell. Our physical location is 2947 Old Manchester Highway, Tullahoma, Tennessee. My phone number is area code 931-273-4252.
The Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester has been voted as having the best hamburgers in Manchester. Hometown atmosphere, historical memorabilia, and of course those great burgers, salads, chicken, and so much more. It's the Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Call in orders at 728-4452. You can also order at the convenient outdoor curb service. Hamburgers are made the old-fashioned way at the Jiffy Burger, Manchester's finest hamburgers. Open 7:30 until 9, Monday through Saturday.
Pick and Rick T from CFC, best place to get you used auto parts and all types of metals to repurpose for your needs. Just take a drive down 55, see this handsome guy, stop on by. Check out our computer for hundreds of autos to locate the make and the model of the part you need. $2 fee is all you pay. Sign in and get a hand stamp, it's good for all day. Bring in your tools, get the parts you need pulled, and use a wheelbarrow to lighten the load. Pay for your parts, prices you'll be fond of. Each part's price the same, Chevy or Honda. Get exchange warranty for 30 days too. Swap out the parts you don't need for the parts that you do. Happy picking.
All right, and we're back talking Wizard of Oz with you.
Yeah, I tell you what, I think we better cut the Wizard of Oz, and we better, if we're going to do our job and look up some of those Hall of Famers for the gentleman.
I've got a couple here.
All right, we better get on it.
Well, here we go.
So we're off a Wizard now. We're doing all these Hall of Famers. So let's start with whoever. Are you starting down the
I
list?
started at the top of the list. I got
Away
to two
we go.
before you distracted me.
All right,
with,
so what are they?
with Wizard of Oz. I got a Hank Aaron.
All right.
So just
Just the signature is all we
a
need.
signature, like a cut signature.
Yeah.
$63.
$63.
Yep.
Oh, Henry? I thought he'd be worth more.
Cut
now.
signature.
Well, is any others any higher, or is that it?
For the only ones that aren't like on some kind of card or
Yeah.
something like
That's
that.
what- yeah.
like $60-something.
Okay, so
you know,
what's the
Hank-
next one?
Hank's. Let's see. I got Luke Appling.
Okay.
Is that I believe that's a cut card. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
$96.
All right, so what's our next one?
Yogi Berra.
Yeah, well, let's try Yogi then.
Okay.
Ronnie, did you ever get your list on your phone
My list.
that I sent you? Did you check it?
Oh, I don't know. The volume's off now.
All right, let's find one without a card with it. Yeah, so you can get autographs for a decent price.
Mm-hmm.
$28 with 17 bids.
Really?
Yeah. Throw a card in there on it and you get 200 before.
Yeah, I
but
know.
Yeah.
Well, these are just autographs. They're on cloth because they're going to make a quilt. Now, they sent letters, and they actually sent the letters back and everything. And so the next one is Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench. Find one that's not like some of the cards like look like they're a cut signature, but they're not. Y'all feel while I scroll. Y'all feel while I scroll down. I don't see one.
Really?
Yeah, all of them are autographed cards.
All right.
The lowest price one is $21 for Johnny Bench bronze foil autograph on card.
Go to the next one. The Bobby, there's not one.
Oh, okay.
What's the next one?
Bob Feller?
Feller. Feller. Bob Feller.
Okay. Bob Feller it is. Here we go. $20.
Really?
Yep.
I tell you, I am really surprised. All right, what's the next one?
Charles Behringer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see. We got a turn. Here we go. Well, they were asking $120 and took a best offer. So
Somewhere between.
somewhere around $15, I believe, is what it is.
Okay.
Gentlemen, we have a phone call. If you'd like to use your headphones at this time, we'll
Yeah,
get them
well,
on the line.
Sure thing.
And you can be a part of Let's Talk Antiques. Give us a call, 728-3526. Hello, you're Talking Antiques.
Yes, ma'am. I have a complete set of the police department 1980 and cards. Now, are they worth anything?
What police department?
Manchester, Coffee County Police Department.
Oh, the Coffee County?
Priceless. Those would be priceless.
Yeah. They got to be high dog.
Yeah, the city policemen, all the city policemen and the chief of police and everything. I got the whole set. 1980.
Oh, what company made them for them?
Huh?
What company made those cards?
Oh, I don't know. I don't even really know.
That's a
I
cool
just,
item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were my somebody in the family had them, and I ended up with them. And they're from 1980. The whole set of every policeman in Manchester.
I don't
That's
know.
a really cool item. I think the guys will have to do a little research on those.
Probably be worth more locally.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
that's what I
absolutely.
figured.
Yeah, absolutely local. Well, let's see. Is any on eBay?
I'm looking.
I happen I don't know.
The boys here are going to look it up and see what they can find.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
they're not on eBay right now because the only thing on eBay is one patch, and they're asking $44. Let me see if I can see any sold items or completed.
I don't see any.
I got about
That's what
I
I'm on.
get 40 or 50 of them. There's a whole complete set in a little box and everything.
It's neat.
I've got the Huntington Park Police Department trading cards, and they were 12, 13, 14, 15 of those sold for $5.75.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but now that's not Manchester. So something Manchester, somebody like the mayor's office or somebody like that would want those cards to
Especially
frame them
the
up.
whole set.
Yeah.
Like
Put it on a display.
a Jiffy Burger display or something like that.
Or
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's got the right idea. Like somebody like me would buy them to display at Jiffy
or
Burger.
the whole set at the
Right,
city
I
police
understand that.
Yeah,
But as far as like trading online, it's
There-
not going to bring.
yeah.
much in.
There's nothing online.
Yeah.
The only thing online was that patch.
Okay, buddy. I just wanted to see if they were worth anything.
Well, yeah, they are, but you just have to figure out how to market them through local.
And that's
Okay.
such a unique local item. So sorry we didn't have the answer right there for you about the value of that. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll keep our eyes peeled about that type of a product. Thank you.
Yes,
It
ma'am.
seems like that's hard to price.
Yeah. Well, we know the value is all about local.
All right, so back to these lists. I got a Jimmy Catfish Hunter, $17.84. Billy Herman. Let's see.
There's one right there, ain't it?
I think those are all on some kind of cards.
Is that on a card?
That looks like a
There's one that's just on
what's that in right there?
What's the yellow one?
a $18.
Yeah.
The
So,
game
so they
cutout.
seem like they're going for about, on average.
So keep
seem
going, though.
like
You-
about $20.
Surely you got a good one. No. There's got to be some good ones on here. Keep going.
Yeah, I'm typing.
Well, you better type faster than that.
Monty Irvin. Does that ring a bell to you?
Monty Hall?
Monty Irvin.
No.
I got. Actually, I don't. It didn't come up. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, there we go. Sorry. All these are on cards.
Huh?
I don't see one of.
So
what's
what's the one on the card? What kind of value is it?
The lowest price one's $9.38.
His 52 Bowman rookie card's $5,000.
Yeah. Is that autographed or is that just on its own?
No, it's not autographed. That's it, up to 51 Bowman.
All right, keep going, 'cause we got to try to get them all.
Tell me what this last name is. Al.
Bama.
Kaline. Kaline.
Sorry, I'm not the classic aficionado.
Well, reading David's writing's like reading the doctor's.
Is this David's writing?
No, it's the other guy. My writing's worse than his.
Okay.
You would have a problem. You find anything?
No, there's lots of autographed cards.
Well, what about we might have to resort to an autograph card.
Okay.
So let's try to at least get some kind of a price with a card, or don't get a rookie card.
All right, we got like that's $17.
Really?
It was hard to find a low-end card there. He
Yeah.
only had the one on the bottom.
Al Klein,
Most of them were like $200-300.
George Kell.
Well,
There we go. George Kell, we got 2019, 14, 15. Well, he goes down to $5.
hey, here's a Ted Williams who is the most. I mean, he is as famous
Yeah.
as you get.
Yeah.
And just on a picture, a
I
4x6
know he
picture,
is.
not a card or nothing. It's $23.50.
Just a signature?
It's on a picture, you know.
Oh,
not
yeah.
on.
An autograph picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's another one, 8x10. It's $51. So keep going. I'm just filling in while you're hunting.
Okay. Rick Farrell. We got about $10 for that. Oh, by the way, there were 27 of these. So you know.
All right.
So just for, you know, if I was to ballpark it, I would say, just off signatures, you got about $300. No, I'd say like $400. But I would say that all sewn together and framed up nicely in the quilt and stuff, then I bet you could get a lot of money for it.
Those are harder to find than anything else, too,
Yeah.
quilt pieces.
Yeah.
You got to add a little for that, too.
Yeah, that's, I mean,
And
it's
the uniqueness of
it's
it.
a unique thing that's going to be
Yeah.
all
So I tell you what, let's
set
take a break. Is that okay with you? She's got her thumb up. That means let's do it.
We're taking a break. Let's Talk Antiques returns on Thunder Radio in just a moment.
My name's John Hirschman. I'm one of the original 6 owners of P&H Rentals. Started the company 30 years ago when we saw a need for individual, construction, industrial, and commercial storage. We have trailers and containers for lease and sell. Our physical location is 2947 Old Manchester Highway, Tullahoma, Tennessee. My phone number is area code 931-273-4252.
The Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester has been voted as having the best hamburgers in Manchester. Hometown atmosphere, historical memorabilia, and of course those great burgers, salads, chicken, and so much more. It's the Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Call in orders at 728-4452. You can also order at the convenient outdoor curb service. Hamburgers are made the old-fashioned way at the Jiffy Burger, Manchester's finest hamburgers. Open 7:30 until 9, Monday through Saturday.
Pick and Rick T from CFC, best place to get you used auto parts and all types of metals to repurpose for your needs. Just take a drive down 55, see this handsome guy, stop on by. Check out our computer for hundreds of autos to locate the make and the model of the part you need. $2 fee is all you pay. Sign in and get a hand stamp, it's good for all day. Bring in your tools, get the parts you need pulled, and use a wheelbarrow to lighten the load. Pay for your parts, prices you'll be fond of. Each part's price the same, Chevy or Honda. Get exchange warranty for 30 days too. Swap out the parts you don't need for the parts that you do. Happy picking.
All right, we're back talking baseball. And I think we're going to actually look up some baseballs.
All right, yeah, so we looked up some
And what did we
value of
decide
some-
on the quill? We talked about it.
Okay, so let's just look up some baseball sign with some of these players. What have you come up with, Philip?
I've got $420 for
Sandy Kopak?
Ken Boyer, Hank Aaron, Pete Rose signed a ball with Bob Feller.
Now, Bob Feller.
Oh, no, this is just Bob Feller. That was just a scam to get you to find it. Okay,
Oh.
sorry. I hate it when they do that. I was searching for Bob Feller.
Signed by Bob Feller.
$420 for
Yeah.
a Bob Feller
You
ball.
know, I got several pieces he signed for me. He would come down to the training camp in Florida,
Yeah.
so I got several pieces
Why were you hanging out at training camp in Florida?
to get his signature.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Sandy Kopak, he pitched a perfect game, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
When did you hang out at training camp?
It's been a long time ago.
Okay. Okay, we got a Ted Williams signed baseball, which also had Roger Maris, Dizzy Dean, Stan Musial. It has PSA, JSA certificate.
That's a good one.
They were asking $2,900, and they got over $2,000 for it. Ted Williams by himself, in 1966, signed ball. 25 bids on that went for $2,031. So that's not a bad thing. So we searched for Hank Aaron, and I don't see any autographed baseballs of his.
Really? What's the highest price?
I don't see
Signed
any.
anything?
The highest price I think I get on him is his rookie card. 53 bids at $19,000.
What year was he a rookie?
54, according to his card.
Is that a Topps?
It is. It's a great PSA grade of 8.
I've got a Mickey Mantle, Willie Mays, Ernie Banks, Monty Irvin official signed baseball, $249. And that was cheap, all those signatures.
Okay, check on we got a Johnny Bench, $250. There's several of them for $250. So that's a going rate.
Signed on the sweet spot.
Signed on the sweet spot, put in a nice case. Here's a pretty rough 1968. Pete Rose and Johnny Bench signed it. They got about $200 for that one. So, okay. Sorry, get distracted reading on them. Let's see, who else we got? I didn't do Willie Mays, did I? Sorry. Try to put an E in his last name.
So what have you come up with?
Willie
We
Mays.
cannot have dead air on a radio.
I'm sorry. $800 for a Willie Mays sign one.
Ronnie, don't you let him have dead air.
Well, I got a Johnny Bench, 89 autographed baseball, clean crisp signature, JSA. It's got a number. Signed on the sweet spot, brought about $75.
What else, Philip?
I'm going for Willie Stargell.
All right, Ronnie, you be looking up something else so we don't have no dead air.
I got another Johnny Bench signed, O&L baseball and card set, 2 signatures, $45, one bid. Somebody jumped all over it.
I got a nice encapsulated Willie Stargell signed baseball from 1988. $319.96. Free shipping on that. That's a really pretty one. Here's a 1976 Pittsburgh Pirate team signed baseball with Willie Stargell, Parker, and 25 others. They were asking $275 and got about $250 for it. So.
I got 3. I mean, these were 3 different auctions now, but it was all the same ball. Johnny Bench, 76 WSMVP autographed baseball, clean crisp signature, PSA DNA, the numbers. All 3 of them brought $109.99.
Keep going.
He's
No
too
dead
fast
air.
for me. I already did Johnny Bench.
Well, since you got him, give us something else on Johnny.
I'll give you another Johnny Bench. There's a whole
Ronnie
bunch of
Hunt,
these
look
little,
up.
2014 made $5 gold baseball coin, hand signed by Johnny Bench. So it's a $5 gold coin.
Yeah.
With a baseball glove
How much?
on it. $650. There's a whole bunch of other people have them. Here's a silver one that only brings $179.
Yeah, 197.
$197, sorry.
Harmon
A little
Killebrew.
bit of difference.
Harmon Killebrew, Ronnie. You look it up and let Philip look up another one.
Yeah, give me something I can't spell.
Yeah, you can. Killebrew.
Herman?
Killebrew. Yeah, Herman.
I'll beat you to it. I got Pee Wee Reese.
All right, you.
Here we go. 29 bids on a nice ball of his. $228.88.
Huh.
Actually, I call that $230 after shipping.
Yeah.
That's it.
Now that one above it though has got several on it, don't it?
Jackie Robinson, Roy Caponera,
Pee
Pee
Wee.
Wee Reese. I guess just those three.
PSA.
PSA graded. They wanted 2,100 though, and the next thing that sold was the 228 one. So there's no telling what that was. It's a big window.
You come up with
to
anything,
guess 'em.
Ronnie?
Well, I had somebody misspelled Killebrew.
Oh, okay.
I had to change that.
Well, I wonder who that was.
I'm not going to call names.
It wasn't the former mayor, was it?
Might have been. Let's see what we got here. Not much of nothing.
No. What have you got, Philip?
I got Enos Slaughter, $65.
For the baseball sign?
Yep. Well, it's actually got a couple of players on
Yeah.
it, or him, Pete Rose, Stan Musial, Al Kaline, and Enos single autographed ball, $7.
Golly.
Well, you know, at least that's more than the ball cost. At least you're making a profit. Just sitting
know.
Okay,
around.
I'm going to update y'all on that. It's that Harmon Killebrew.
There you go.
Not Herman. That's why we was having fun.
You said Herman.
Yeah.
I said Herman.
Yeah, Harmon. Now he has got some good stuff.
Yeah, okay, what it bring?
Mostly cards, though. I ain't found a baseball.
Well, what's the highest price card?
Oh no, there's some several $1,000 cards.
Well, let's have it.
There's a 1965 Topps Mickey Mantle Harmon Killebrew PSA 10 Gem Mint Top Pop 5 $4,000 with 30
Huh.
bids.
What's that next one right on it? Now, that's his rookie card.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have a top 55 Topps Harmon Killebrew rookie card, and that was a graded near mint $2,917
All
with
right.
49 bids. Then I have a 59 Topps graded a PSA 9, brought $27.89.
All right.
So he's doing pretty good after all his
What about
stuff.
Yogi Berra there, Philip?
I don't have a ball.
Yeah, well, what's the highest price card?
Highest price card, $9,000. 24 bids for 1952.
That's his rookie year.
PSA 8 graded. Here's a Yogi Bear professional model baseball bat, circa 1961. PSA DNA graded of a 7. 11 bids on that for $5,000. I got Catfish Hunter signed ball. 18 bids on that went for $157.50.
It's just amazing. I would have thought all of these would be a whole lot more expensive.
Isn't the Cy Young Hall of Fame?
He is.
All these are Hall of Famers that you're looking up.
We should pick up some of these, Dave.
Yeah, you're right. They're all Hall of Famers.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they go down to in the 70s and stuff too. So
Yeah.
what's the difference in
What about Willie Mays? Now, surely his.
What's the difference in a graded one that's graded the same but just isn't in a case? Does that mean you need to case it yourself, or
Well, if it's graded, PSA usually cases them up. So if it's not in a case,
I got a Pedro Martinez game worn jersey, $6,250 on a buy it now.
how much?
$6,250
Huh?
on a buy it now.
Who's that on?
Pedro Martinez.
Oh yeah. You want to hear about Willie Mays, Ronnie?
Yeah, I want to hear.
Give us one more item so he can. Oh no, too late now. He's already got it. What do you got there?
I got a group. Him signing with a whole bunch of people is $800. Let me find a single.
There's one right there, ain't it? Is that single?
There you go. Yeah. Nope. Oh yeah, it's got Mickey Mantle, Willie Mays.
Oh well.
Got a Colas.
$500.
Mickey Mantle, Tom Sawyer, Mickey Mantle, Duke Snyder. Man,
How
he
come
just signed
Mickey
with
and Willie
we
must have
go.
hung out together a lot?
$450.
450?
Yeah,
Just him?
just him.
Okay.
425 is another one too.
Ronnie, you got another item or two there
I got a
too.
1939 play ball Ted Williams rookie card. PSA 5, excellent. About $3,184, 26 bits. A 55 Ted Williams, number 2, PSA 8, near mint, $2,915. And here we go. I got a Roger Maris, Dizzy Dean, Ted Williams, Stan Musial, I guess.
And usual.
Musial, okay. Probably 2,500-ish.
Hey, by the way, it's almost time to end, but they sent Stan Musial a letter. You know what? He sent it back to him with a big old stamp on it that said, refuse to open.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Ain't
Who
that
sent it to
something?
him?
Huh?
Who sent it to him?
The people that was getting all these signatures to make the
Oh,
quilt.
okay.
Quilt.
Now that was sorry of him.
Yeah, sure enough.
He's the one he was talking about.
What do you think, little girl? You think that's sorry, or is that just business?
That's his prerogative.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what
Have you
I...
got one of those stamps too that you send back all your?
I need to get one.
Now, this is a question I'm asking, and I don't know. I don't remember the answer, but it was something we had last week. Mickey Mantle game-worn jersey.
Oh,
Okay.
that'd be high dollar.
It was in Antique Weekly last week.
Oh, it
the week
was?
before. I was wondering if one of y'all remembered.
No,
I
it'll
don't
be
It was on, like,
it'll
page
be
2.
outrageous.
It was on paper. Brought big money.
Hey,
All right, you're gonna have to wait till next week to talk about old stuff.
next week we're going to talk about Tiffany's game worn
No.
jogging shirt,
Oh,
There we
ew.
go.
signed by Tiffany,
There we go.
and we'll see what that brings on
It's
eBay.
going in the washer, and you can't have
Can
my
we
old
run that on
clothes.
eBay?
That's a little creepy.
let me run it on eBay.
That's super creepy. Thanks for tuning in to Thunder Radio's Let's Talk Antiques, where it's usually not so creepy. We'll be back next time.